Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, myself Professor Uday Bhokre and now I am welcoming you on your own YouTube channel Ekeeda. Hope you are watching my videos regularly and getting benefit out of it. Friends, if at all you are watching my video first time, please subscribe to our channel Ekeeda and also press bell icon for your latest notifications, and I am very sure that you will get benefit out of our lectures. Today we are going to learn for CA Intercourse Advanced Accountancy subject, topic name Amalgamation of Companies, question number 2, which is on your screen. Let's read the question, students. K Limited and L Limited amalgamate to form a new company LK Limited. The financial position of two companies on the date of amalgamation was as under. You can notice there is amalgamation means two companies K Limited and L Limited both will go in the liquidation and new company will be formed to take over their existing businesses. Existing balance sheets of two companies is provided to you. Share capital equity shares of 100 each, 7% preference shares of 100 each, 5% debentures, general reserve, P&L account, trade payable and secured loan. Asset side we have a goodwill, land and building, plant and machinery, furniture and fitting, trade receivables, stores and inventories, cash at bank and cash in hand. These are the assets we have. Terms of amalgamation are as under. The assumptions of liabilities of both the companies, the assumption means they have taken over. Liabilities are taken over. These two liabilities you can notice at the minute, trade payable and secured loan. These are the two liabilities which they will take over. Issue of 5% preference shares of 20 each in LK Limited at rupees 18 paid up at a premium of rupees 4 per share for each preference share held in both of the companies. It is a payment for preference shareholder. It will be a part of PC. Detailed calculation we will do when we solve the question. Detailed calculations we will show when we solve the questions. Issue of 6 equity shares of rupees 20 each in LK Limited, rupees 18 paid up at a premium of rupees 4 per share, means price for us 22. For each equity share held in both of the companies, in addition, necessary cash should be paid to equity shareholders of both the companies as is required to adjust the rights of the shareholders of both the companies in accordance with their intrinsic value of the shares of both the companies. Friends, importantly, here you are going to settle them by way of net asset. You are going to settle them by way of intrinsic value. So whatever difference arise in your PC, beside whatever shares we have recorded, that difference they will settle by way of cash. Issue of such amount of fully paid 6% debentures in LK Limited as is sufficient to discharge 5% debentures of K Limited at a discount of 5% after takeover. Importantly, they will discharge our debenture holders after takeover. Our debentures will be taken over at par and after that they will discharge them at a discount. So you have to take care of that thing. It will be taken at par initially and then they will settle it at 5% discount. That is not our lookout. Trade receivables of K Limited include rupees 20,000 due from L Limited. These are the inter-firm dues, inter-company dues. These dues will be cancelled after takeover. Once again, we have nothing to write about this because they have asked you prepare ledger account in the books of K Limited and L Limited to close their books. So whatever entries relating to the purchasing company are not relevant for us. The LK Limited is to issue 15,000 new equity shares of 20 each, rupees 18 paid up at premium 4 rupees per share so as to have sufficient working capital. Once again, it is an entry relating to the purchasing company, so we will not write anything about it. Prepare ledger accounts in the books of K Limited and L Limited to close their books. So we have to just close the books of vendor firms, vendor companies. And for that we will show our workings. So nothing is to be done in the books of purchasing company. So let us start beginning with preparation of purchase consideration, which is very important in this topic. Friends, we are ready with this format for calculation of PC as per net asset. PC as per net asset is nothing but intrinsic value of the vendor companies, that is assets minus liabilities. So I'll firstly need to write down aggregate values of assets taken over. Friends, look at the point number B, which I purposely ignored while reading the sum. Now let us see Assets and liabilities are to be taken over at the book value. Inventory and trade receivables for which provision of 2% and 2.5% respectively is to be raised. All assets we will take at the book value, but there is a provision for stock and debtors. तो दोनों के लिए provisioning करना पड़ेगा. We have to reduce the amount and these provisions will show as a liability amount. The trade receivable of K Limited include that is interfirm owing that we will adjust later on. Let us start with. So friends, there is no change in the values of asset liabilities except provisioning. So let us write all assets at book value at present and then we will decide how to write the liabilities aspect. All assets will keep from here. We'll write all assets from here. So I'm copying all assets from this question. So let us start preparation of computation of PC. Friends, you can notice I have recorded all assets from the balance sheet as it is. I have recorded all liabilities from the balance sheet which are taken over at a book value. One thing I have to calculate is provisioning for your trade receivable and provisioning for your stock. So that I will record now on the basis of amounts which are standing on your asset side. So let us calculate 2.5% on trade receivable and 2% on the stock. Friends, you can notice based on the trade receivable and based on stock and inventories, I have recorded all the provisions. And in that way, your total assets minus total liabilities taken over will give you a PC calculation. But it is not important for us to see net asset. For us, important is to see what is net payment. But our net payment is dependent on the intrinsic value, which is net asset. So for us, calculation of net payment is mandatory. So let us work out net payment for each of the companies separately. Friends, for us, net payment is nothing but how they are making the payment. So we will work it out firstly for K Limited. And thereafter we will record it for the next company. Let us work out that with the help of the questions information. Point number A of this particular question says that point number 2 in that A, issue of 5 preference shares of 20 each in LK Limited at rupees 18 paid up at premium 4 per share. So I can say issue price of that share will be 22. Paid up value will be 18 and 4 rupees premium. By the way, as a vendor company, as a seller company, we are least worried about the breakup of the face value and the agreed value. For us, important is only agreed value. Breakup के लिए हम लोग interested नहीं है. For us, the agreed value of these preference shares will be 22 rupees. We have to just work out how many shares. They are saying 5 preference shares of 20 each. At 18 rupees paid up at a premium of 4 per share for each preference share. If you have 1 share, you will get a 5 preference shares in new company. So obviously multiply by 5. आपको निकालना पड़ेगा कितना shares होगा. For that we need to see the balance sheet. Look at the balance sheet. We have a 4 lakhs as a amount. If I say shares of 100 each, so existing shares are 4,000. Based on that, if I see the here for 1 share 5 shares we get. So for 4,000 shares how many shares we will get? Simply multiply करोगे तो you'll get 20,000 shares. So let us write 20,000 preference shares at rupees 22 per share for us. Let us record it. First payment is for preference shareholders. For preference shareholders, what we get? We get preference shares in LK Limited. Rule says if you hold 1 share, you will get 5 shares. So 1 share held old, you will get new shares. New share. If you have 1 share, you will get new 5 shares. In our balance sheet of K Limited, we have 4,000 preference shares. Accordingly, how many shares we will get? We'll get 20,000 shares. 20,000 preference shares of rupees 20 each, rupees 18 paid up at rupees 22 each. So in that way your amount comes to 4,40,000. Let us see next. Next PC is for your equity shareholder. In respect of equity shares, you can notice issue of 6 equity shares of 20 each in LK Limited, 18 paid up at a premium of rupees 4 per share. So again your paid up value of equity share will be 18 and issue price will be 22. For each equity share held in both of the companies. So once again same kind of equation, but now for 1 old share you will get 6 new equity shares. So let us note down your mode of payment for equity shares. First mode of payment is equity shares in LK Limited. Friends, our ratio is if you hold 1 share you will get new 6 shares. Let us see in our balance sheet how many equity shares are there in the balance sheet of K Limited. You can notice, student, there are 8,000 shares. So based on that, we will calculate. Friends, you can notice we need to get 48,000 equity shares of 20 each at rupees 18 paid at rupees 22 per share. For us, it is worth rupees 22. They are saying for the remaining portion of your PC, you got the cash. That is for the remaining intrinsic value. So firstly, I need to write what is our consideration here. A के बाद में B आएगा. We get cash, which is a balancing figure. Our PC is equal to net asset taken over. So we have to take care, or rather we have to take the help of net asset calculation for writing the total PC. Let us see what was our PC calculation for K Limited. Our PC is 15,60,000. So I will write that, and balancing figure will be your cash. So our cash is a balancing figure which is 64,000. In the same manner, we need to work out PC for L Limited. Let us work out that. Friends, I am ready with the format or pattern for computation of net payment. So let us calculate PC, that is net payment for L Limited. Number one, they have given you payment for preference shareholder. For preference shareholders, as we have already read, they get the preference shares in LK Limited. Friends, you can notice they gave you 5 preference shares for 1 share held in both the companies. So if you have 1 share, you will get a 5 new shares. Same way calculation will be done as we have done in case of K Limited. So let us write down. In the balance sheet of L Limited, they have a preference shares capital 3 lakhs. Shares are of rupees 100 each, so they have 3,000 shares. Accordingly, we will calculate. Friends, I have done this calculation. If you have 1 share, you will get 5 shares. But if you have 3,000 shares, how many new preference shares you will get? 15,000. So 15,000 preference shares of 20 each, 18 paid up at rupees 22 per share. In that way, it is calculated 3,30,000. That is what the payment for preference shareholder. Now, in the same manner, I need to work out payment for equity shareholder. Friends, for equity shareholder, they already mentioned they will give 6 equity shares for each share held for both the companies. So in the same manner as we did in the earlier company, we will do the calculation. Old equity share held, and again that we will get the new equity shares. So here they give you the ratio. If you have 1 share, you will get 6 shares. Now let me check what are the number of equity shares in the balance sheet of L Limited. You can notice 3 lakhs amount is given, 100 rupees ka share is there. That means there are 3,000 shares. Let us work out that. So friends, here we get 18,000 equity shares for equity shareholders of L Limited. So let me note down the statement. Friends, you can notice in this way I have calculated payment in terms of equity shares of that LK Limited. Importantly, here I need to decide one more payment. Right, one more payment is for a cash. So A part, you got equity shares. You got what? Equity shares in LK Limited. And in B part, I will find out the cash. They are saying for the remaining intrinsic value, they will get the cash. So I need to write down number B, that is cash for the balance of the PC. Sir, how I will get the balance PC? I will firstly record here net asset PC and I will get the balancing figure. So friends, here balancing figure cash is 64,000. In this way, we have calculated PC for L Limited also. Now simple work we have to do. We have to close the books of both the companies. While closing the books of companies, very basic account you will prepare is realization account. Thereafter, all accounts will appear as per the need. Let us prepare those things. Friends, I am ready with realization account. Now here I will do the posting from the balance sheet. All these assets which are mentioned here will be posted because all assets are taken over, including cash and bank, both are taken over. And of course, liabilities which are outside liabilities will be placed in the realization account. Remaining things, equity share capital and reserves and surplus will be transferred to equity shareholder account, and preference share capital will be transferred to preference shareholder account. So all these accounts I am preparing right now and I will present you. Friends, you can notice assets we have transferred to realization account and even liabilities we have transferred to realization account. Now rest of the amount of shareholder will transfer to respective shareholders account, for which I will prepare preference shareholder account and equity shareholder account. This equity share capital and profit and loss account transfer to equity shareholder account. You can notice it is created here. And similarly, preference share capital we have shifted to the preference shareholder account. In this way, we have completed transfer from the balance sheet. Now we have to follow one more step. One more step is that record and receive the PC. Your PC will be recorded and thereafter received. Recorded ka entry hoga purchasing company, that is LK Limited account debit. to realization account, and when you receive the payments, we will debit all payments and will credit LK Limited. So I am posting both of them. Friends, for recording PC, our entry is LK Limited account debit to realization account. So here on credit side of K Limited's realization account, I am writing by LK Limited account in the bracket PC. What was the PC? Let us see. For K Limited, your PC is 15,60,000. This will be debited to LK Limited account. LK Limited account we are ready with. Here I will write to realization account 15,60,000. It is how we have recorded the PC. Now we will receive the PC. Once again I need to go for our net payment. We got preference shares in LK Limited. We got equity shares in LK Limited. We also got cash or bank. So I will record all those things. By preference shares in LK Limited. After recording preference shares in LK Limited, I will write equity shares in LK Limited account. And we also got the cash 64,000. Once you record the PC and receive the PC, purchasing company account, that is LK Limited account, will get closed. Your total is 15,60,000. Importantly, all these three accounts will be prepared again. Small three accounts will be prepared. Continue. Friends, you can notice here on the respective PC, I have debited to LK Limited account, to LK Limited account, to LK Limited account. So recording and receiving of the PC step is over. There is no other transaction in this company. We have to simply close our realization account, transfer the profit to the equity shareholder. Right? But before that, we will discharge whatever these items are received for preferential holders. Firstly, we have to discharge them. पहले preferential holders को discharge करेंगे. Then we will close our realization account. Then we will transfer realization profit or loss to equity shareholder. And remaining PC we will distribute to the equity shareholder. So let us start one by one. Firstly, preference shares in LK Limited will be given away to the preference shareholder. So here I have written by preference shareholder account. Now in my preference shareholder, I will write on debit side. Friends, here I need to close my preference shareholder. You can notice amount payable was 4 lakh, but I paid 4,40,000. The difference amount I will transfer to the realization account, being it is a loss. It is a loss because we overpaid them. So I will debit to the realization account. In this way, we have settled preference shareholder. Importantly, all liabilities are taken over by them. तो मुझे किसी को settle नहीं करना है. But our preference shareholders, when I settle them, I found there is a loss which is debited to the realization account. I will now close my realization account and I will get the profit or loss in that. And that profit and loss I will transfer to my equity shareholder account. Friends, while closing the realization account, I found debit side is heavier. So balancing figure on credit side, which is the loss which will be shared by the equity shareholder. So it is debited to the equity shareholder account. Let us debit equity shareholder account. Now we have debited realization loss to the equity shareholder account. Now here you have to take care. All items of PC other than cash will be shifted to equity shareholder account. And thereafter equity shareholders ka balance will be shifted to the cash account so that that account will get closed. So slowly we have two items to be distributed to the equity shareholder. Equity shares in LK Limited and cash. Out of that, firstly I will transfer equity shares in LK Limited to equity shareholder account. So I am closing it. So equity shareholder account will be debited. So I am debiting my equity shareholder account. Also, I will transfer cash to the equity shareholder. Rather, in short, every remaining PC will be shifted to the equity shareholder. So I am closing cash account. That also will be transferred to our equity shareholder account. Equity shareholder account will be debited for this. Friends, after I distributed the PC to equity shareholder, now it is expected your equity shareholder account will get tally. Let us check. Friends, you can notice our equity shareholder account get tally. So in this way, we have closed firstly K Limited's books. In the same manner, I will close books of L Limited. So let us prepare relevant account for your L Limited. Now my solving will be little fast. I will be ready with the formats. Now I have explained you everything. So I will just keep on posting and we will complete the question very early. Let us see how to close the books of L Limited by preparing the formats. Friends, here we are ready with the all formats. Now we have to just shift the balance sheet of L Limited to the respective account. Obviously, assets liabilities will be posted firstly to the realization account. Let us start posting. You can notice these are the assets. This I am going to post on the debit side of realization account, and these liabilities I will post on the realization account, of course, on credit side. So ये asset debit में जाएगा, liabilities will go on the realization account credit side. Let us record. Friends, I have debited all assets on the debit side of realization account. In the same manner, liabilities I will credit. So I need to write here by sundry liabilities account. One by one I will record all liabilities. So friends, I have posted liabilities on credit side of our realization account. Rest of the amounts are only shareholder. Preference shares will be transferred to preference shareholder. Equity capital and reserves will be shifted to the equity shareholder. So let us firstly post preference share capital to the preference shareholder account on credit side. Here we are ready with the preference shareholder account on credit side. I am writing We have transferred preference share capital 3 lakhs. Similarly, equity capital and reserves will be shifted to the equity shareholder. Equity capital 3 lakhs and general reserve 1 lakh will be shifted to your equity shareholder. Of course, your P&L account also will be shifted to the equity shareholder on credit side. Friends, so I have posted equity capital and reserves to the equity shareholder account. Let us record and receive the PC. Recording of the PC, our entry will be purchasing company, that is LK Limited account debit to realization account based on the PC. And when we receive the PC, every amount of PC will be debited and will credit to the LK Limited. So let us record first entry, LK Limited account debit to realization account. What is the PC? Let us check out. Here is a PC. You can notice 7,90,000. Your entry is LK Limited account debit to realization account. Realization account will be credited. After recording the PC, next stage is to receive the PC. Friends, you can notice we received these three items: preference shares in LK Limited, equity shares in LK Limited, and also cash. All these three will be debited and LK Limited will be credited. Let us give the effect. I credited LK Limited. Now each of these account will be debited. Preference shares in LK Limited account, on debit side I will write to LK Limited account. Equity shares in LK Limited account debit to LK Limited account, and cash or bank account, here also I will write to LK Limited account. In this way we have recorded the PC. There is no other liability to discharge. So firstly we will settle our preference shareholder, and whatever is the profit and loss in preference shareholder, that we will transfer to realization. For preference shareholders we got equity shares in LK Limited, so this will be shifted to the preference shareholder account. Let us close the account. So we have posted this amount to the preference shareholder, so preference shareholder account will be debited. We have posted to the preference shareholder. Now preference shareholder account will be closed, and you can notice we overpaid them. That loss we will debit to the realization account. Realization account will be debited for this. On debit side I will note to preference shareholder account 30,000. We have paid preference shareholder, which was the only payment to be done other than equity shareholder. Now I will close realization account. Profit or loss I will shift to the equity shareholder. Friends, here is a loss which we have transferred to the equity shareholder account. So equity shareholder account will be debited for this. So let us debit to the equity shareholder account. So friends, we have debited our loss to the equity shareholder to realization account 37,175. After this, all remaining items of PC we will transfer to the equity shareholder, and hopefully your equity shareholder account will get tally. What are the remaining things? Rather, before that, you can notice LK Limited account is already closed. Let us see remaining items of PC which will be shifted to the equity shareholder. Only two items of PC are here that will be transferred to the equity shareholder. Friends, you can notice here I have written by equity shareholder, by equity shareholder. These two items will be debited to the equity shareholder account. Let us debit it. Friends, I have debited these two amounts here. Now I hope our equity shareholder account will get tally. It will get closed. So friends, you can notice our equity shareholder account tally at 497,175, 497,175. In this way, this simple question but lengthy question has come to an end. I just hope very simple question. Absolutely there shouldn't be any difficulty in understanding. Then too, if you have any doubt, please put in the comment box. We'll try to solve your query at earliest. Thank you student for watching this wonderful video. Before I close the video, I request you to share this video with your friends and let them also get the benefit. Any feedback, please put in the comment box. Thank you for watching the video students. God bless you. Thank you.